Have you ever met someone who instantly felt familiar, as if you had known them for lifetimes? Someone whose presence shakes you to your core, igniting something deep within your soul. What if I told you that this encounter is not random? It's the universe aligning your path with that of your twin flame. Many go through life unaware that they've already crossed paths with their spiritual counterpart, the one who holds the other half of their soul. But how do you know if you've found them? And more importantly, what does it mean for your journey? In this video, we're going to reveal 12 undeniable signs that you've met your twin flame, and you might not even realize it yet. These signs are not just coincidences. They are the mystical clues the universe leaves behind, guiding you toward your higher purpose. If you've ever experienced an unexplainable connection, an intense pull toward someone, or a love so powerful that it challenges everything you thought you knew, then pay close attention. This could change the way you see your life and your destiny. Before we dive in, I want to ask you something. Have you ever felt an unbreakable bond with someone even when apart? Tell me in the comments. I want to know your experiences. And if you love content that dives deep into spirituality, the mysteries of the soul and the secrets of the universe, make sure you subscribe to the channel now. Many of you watch these videos but aren't subscribed, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Stay with me until the end, because each of these signs carries a revelation that could shift your entire perspective on love, destiny, and the spiritual journey you're meant to walk. Let's begin. There's an ancient belief that, at some point in the vast journey of the soul, it splits into two halves destined to find their way back to each other. This concept, deeply rooted in spirituality, suggests that each part carries fragments of the other, bound by an invisible connection that defies time and space. When these halves finally reunite, the recognition is instant. It's not just an emotional or intellectual connection, it's a mystical awakening, a profound sense of belonging, as if the universe itself has orchestrated this divine encounter. People often describe this meeting as déjà vu, an inexplicable familiarity, or an overwhelming sensation of homecoming, an energy so potent that it transcends logic. The moment twin flames cross paths, the energy between them is unlike anything they've ever experienced before. It's as if their very souls remember each other, whispering secrets from a past they don't consciously recall. Unlike ordinary relationships, which may start with attraction and develop gradually, this connection is instant, almost overwhelming. Their presence ignites something deep within, a force that feels bigger than them, almost as if the universe is pulling them together. They may have spent lifetimes apart, yet in a single moment they recognize each other with a certainty that goes beyond reason. However, this reunion is not always smooth. The intensity of their bond often triggers deep-seated emotions, past traumas and fears that have been buried for ages. This is because twin flames don't just meet for love, they meet for transformation. Their connection serves as a mirror, reflecting both the light and the darkness within them. Unlike soulmates who offer comfort and support, twin flames challenge each other in ways no one else can. They push each other to evolve, forcing each other to confront their deepest wounds, breaking through illusions and uncovering the truth of who they really are. This journey is not meant to be easy, it's meant to be spiritually awakening. Another fascinating aspect of the twin flame journey is its undeniable synchronicities. Those who have encountered their twin flame often report a series of inexplicable coincidences leading up to their meeting. Repeating numbers, dreams, sudden changes in life circumstances, all orchestrated by the universe to bring them together at the right time. It's as if unseen forces align events perfectly, making it impossible to ignore the significance of their connection. This is not just fate, it's divine timing. The soul recognizes when the moment is right, and when it happens, it's impossible to turn away. Yet while the concept of twin flames is enchanting, it is not meant to be romanticized. It is not a fairy tale love story where everything falls into place effortlessly. Instead, it is a sacred journey, one of healing, self-discovery, and spiritual growth. For many, it's the most profound connection they will ever experience, but it also comes with trials and separations that test the very core of their being. Those who find their twin flame are not just meeting another person, they are meeting themselves in another form. And in that reflection lies the greatest lesson the universe has to offer: love, in its purest, most transformative form. A twin flame connection is far from an ordinary romance. It is not just about love, passion, or companionship. It is a divine contract designed for spiritual evolution, When these souls reunite, they don't simply bask in harmony. Instead, they awaken a process of deep transformation. This is because twin flames serve as mirrors, reflecting both the light and the darkness within each other. The aspects of oneself that have been ignored, suppressed, or buried resurface with intensity, demanding to be acknowledged and healed. It is a relationship of deep mystical significance, one that forces both individuals to confront their wounds, fears, and insecurities. One of the greatest challenges of this connection is the emotional turbulence it brings. Unlike conventional relationships, where conflicts may arise gradually, twin flames trigger each other almost immediately. Their presence alone can expose long-buried pain, outdated belief systems, and unresolved traumas. This is not because they are toxic to each other, but because their union is meant to dissolve the illusions of the ego. The universe uses this relationship as a catalyst for deep inner work, forcing both individuals to evolve beyond their limitations. It is a path of fire, a purification process where all that is false must be burned away to reveal the truth. At times, this journey can feel unbearable. The emotional highs are euphoric, but the lows can be devastating. One moment, they feel an unbreakable bond, as if they have finally found the missing part of their soul. The next, they are engulfed in intense conflicts, as if standing before the harshest version of themselves. This push and pull dynamic is part of the twin flame journey. It is the soul's way of breaking through old conditioning and reaching a higher state of awareness. Many struggle with this process, questioning whether the connection is meant to last. However, the purpose is not permanence, it is growth. This is why separation is often a necessary phase in the twin flame experience. When the intensity becomes too much, one or both individuals may withdraw, needing space to process the transformation taking place. This is not abandonment, nor is it rejection. It is the universe's way of ensuring that both individuals heal independently before they can reunite in a healthier, more awakened state. Separation is painful, but it serves a higher purpose. It allows both souls to integrate the lessons they are meant to learn, making their reunion, if it happens, a conscious choice rather than an emotional compulsion. But here's the profound truth. Whether together or apart, twin flames continue to influence each other's lives. Their bond exists beyond the physical realm. It is spiritual, energetic, eternal. The lessons they teach each other do not fade with distance. They remain embedded in the soul's journey. This connection is not about finding completeness in another person, but discovering the completeness that already exists within. And through every challenge, every moment of transformation, the soul moves closer to its ultimate purpose: self-realization, love in its highest form, and the fulfillment of a divine mission. Even when physically apart, the bond between twin flames remains unshaken. It is as if an unseen force continues to pull them together, no matter how much time or distance separates them. This connection is more than just an emotional attachment. It is an energetic link that transcends the physical world. Many describe it as an invisible thread tying two souls together, a bond so strong that no external factor can sever it. This is not a typical relationship dynamic. It is something far deeper, orchestrated by the universe itself to ensure both individuals remain aligned with their higher purpose. This intense energetic link manifests in various ways. Some experience sudden, unexplainable thoughts about their twin flame at random moments. Others feel waves of emotions that do not seem to belong to them, only to discover later that their twin flame was going through something significant at that exact moment. This phenomenon is often referred to as telepathic communication, an unspoken exchange of emotions, thoughts, and even dreams between the two souls. It is as if their very essence is intertwined, allowing them to sense each other's experiences without a single word being spoken. Beyond the emotional and mental connection, there is also a profound spiritual magnetism. This is why twin flames often go through cycles of separation and reunion. Even when they try to move on, something within them always leads them back to each other. The mystical pull is so powerful that it defies logic. One might be drawn to places, songs, or memories that remind them of their twin flame, as if the universe is constantly weaving signs to bring them together again. No matter how much they resist, this connection cannot be ignored, and deep down, both individuals know that their souls are forever linked. This level of connection can be both a blessing and a challenge. On one hand, knowing that someone else truly understands and reflects their soul brings immense comfort. On the other, this energy can be overwhelming, especially when both individuals are not yet ready to fully embrace their spiritual path. The universe will often orchestrate separations when one or both twin flames need to grow independently. But even during these periods apart, the connection does not fade. It simply evolves, teaching them lessons in patience, surrender, and trust in divine timing. For those who have encountered their twin flame, there is no escaping the depth of this bond. It is not meant to be conventional, nor is it meant to be easily understood by the outside world. It is a sacred connection, one that carries an important spiritual mission beyond personal fulfillment. Whether together or apart, their energy continues to intertwine, guiding them towards self-discovery and higher consciousness. And in the end, regardless of the earthly circumstances, the truth remains. Twin flames are eternally connected, bound by a love that exists beyond time and space. The journey of twin flames is anything but linear. It is a love so deep and profound that it shakes the very foundation of their being, but it is also one of the most challenging experiences a soul can endure. Unlike ordinary relationships that follow a predictable path, twin flames experience a dynamic filled with extreme highs and devastating lows. This is because their connection is not just about love, it is about spiritual growth. Every moment of joy comes with a lesson, and every period of struggle is an opportunity for transformation. The universe does not bring twin flames together for comfort, it brings them together for evolution. During the highs, the world seems to align perfectly. There is an overwhelming sense of completion, as if all of existence finally makes sense. The love between twin flames is unlike any other. It is euphoric, all-encompassing, and almost intoxicating. In these moments, they feel as if they have found the ultimate truth, as if the mystical forces of the cosmos have conspired to bring them together in divine harmony. They experience a connection that surpasses the physical, tapping into realms of telepathy, synchronicities, and a shared spiritual mission. These moments of bliss can make them feel invincible, as if they have unlocked a love that others can only dream of. But then, without warning, the lows arrive, intense, painful, and often unbearable. The very thing that once felt like heaven can suddenly feel like the most agonizing experience of their lives. This is because twin flames are not just lovers, they are mirrors. They reflect each other's deepest fears, insecurities, and unhealed wounds. Every unresolved trauma, every hidden shadow is brought to the surface, demanding to be confronted. The intensity of this process can feel overwhelming, leading to conflicts, misunderstandings, and periods of separation. This is the moment when many doubt whether the connection is a blessing or a curse. Separation is one of the hardest aspects of the twin flame journey, yet it is also one of the most necessary. The universe does not separate twin flames as a form of punishment. It does so to facilitate growth. Each individual must face their own healing before they can come together in harmony. During this time apart, both are pushed to work on themselves, to shed old patterns, and to evolve into the highest versions of themselves. Many describe this phase as a spiritual dark night of the soul, a period of deep solitude, introspection, and rebirth. It is painful, but it is essential, yet through every storm, the connection remains. Twin flames may part ways, but their souls never truly separate. The highs and lows are not signs of failure, they are signs of transformation. The journey is not about chasing love, it is about becoming love. It is about breaking free from illusions, surrendering to the divine plan, and embracing the purpose that brought them together in the first place. And through every test, every trial, the truth remains the same. This connection is eternal, guided by forces far beyond human understanding. The universe has a way of speaking to us, and when it comes to twin flames, the messages are impossible to ignore. Their journey is filled with synchronicities, mystical signs that seem to defy coincidence. These signs serve as divine confirmations that their meeting was not random, but rather a part of a greater spiritual plan. Those who encounter their twin flame often experience an overwhelming amount of repeating numbers, symbols, and meaningful encounters that seem too perfectly timed to be mere chance. These moments of synchronicity are the universe's way of guiding them through the path of awakening. One of the most common signs of a twin flame connection is the presence of repeating number sequences, often referred to as angel numbers. Sequences like 1111, 222, or 777 frequently appear during key moments of their journey, acting as cosmic nudges that something significant is unfolding. Seeing 1111 repeatedly, for example, is often considered a sign of divine alignment, signaling that the twin flame connection is being divinely guided. These numbers appear on clocks, receipts, phone numbers, almost as if the universe is whispering that they are on the right path. Beyond numbers, twin flames experience an uncanny sense of telepathy. They may think of their counterpart only to receive a message from them moments later, or they may feel unexplained emotions that mirror what their twin flame is going through at that exact moment. Dreams become vivid and profound, often carrying symbolic messages about their journey. Songs, places, or even phrases that hold deep meaning for the connection suddenly appear in unexpected ways. These synchronicities act as reminders that despite any physical separation, their souls are always intertwined. Perhaps the most astonishing sign of all is the way the universe orchestrates their encounters. Even when they believe they have parted ways for good, fate seems to intervene. They run into each other unexpectedly, meet people who remind them of their twin flame, or find themselves drawn to locations connected to their past. The pull of their souls is undeniable, and the mystical forces of destiny ensure that they cross paths again, often at a time when they least expect it, but most need it. But synchronicities are not just external, they are internal awakenings as well. When twin flames meet, their entire perception of reality shifts. They begin to see the world through a new lens, one filled with deeper meaning, divine timing, and an understanding that everything is interconnected. These signs are not just coincidences, they are invitations to trust the process, to surrender to the divine plan, and to embrace the profound spiritual evolution that their journey is meant to bring. The more they recognize and acknowledge these signs, the more they align with their higher purpose. One of the most profound and indescribable experiences of meeting a twin flame is the overwhelming sensation of coming home. It is a connection that transcends attraction, compatibility, or shared interests. It is something much deeper, something spiritual. The moment these souls reunite, a profound sense of familiarity washes over them, as if they have known each other for eternity. There is no need for pretenses, no masks, no fear of judgment. With their twin flame, they can simply be. This is not just love, it is mystical recognition, an unshakable knowing that they have finally found the missing part of themselves. This feeling of home is not about physical comfort, it is about soul-level belonging. Twin flames often describe their first encounter as surreal, as if time momentarily stopped and the universe itself acknowledged their reunion. It is not uncommon for them to feel an instant and inexplicable trust, an unspoken understanding that goes beyond words. Even if they come from completely different backgrounds, their connection defies logic, binding them through something far greater than shared experiences. It is a bond written into the fabric of their existence. Yet, this sense of home does not mean the journey will be easy. In fact, it is often the opposite. Finding one's twin flame is not about settling into a place of comfort. It is about awakening. It is about being confronted with the deepest truths of oneself, about breaking down the illusions that have been built over lifetimes. The relationship may challenge everything they thought they knew about love, but through every trial, the core feeling remains the same, a certainty that no matter what happens, their souls are forever connected. This is why even when twin flames are apart, they still carry that feeling of home within them. It never fades because it was never external to begin with. This deep sense of belonging also explains why separation can be so agonizing. It feels like losing a part of oneself, as if a vital piece of the puzzle has been taken away. But even in the pain, there is growth. The universe uses this connection to remind twin flames that true home is not found in another person, it is found within. Their journey is not just about reunion, it is about self-realization. It is about understanding that the love they seek in their counterpart is the love they must first find within themselves. This is the paradox of the twin flame path. The more they recognize their own wholeness, the closer they come to true unity. And so, whether together or apart, this connection remains unbreakable. It is the kind of love that defies distance, time, and even lifetimes. It is not about possession or permanence. It is about spiritual truth. When twin flames meet, they do not just meet another person, they meet themselves, reflected back in the purest, most intense way. And in that moment of recognition, in that soul-deep knowing, they understand that they have never been lost. They have always been home. The journey of twin flames is not just about love, it's about spiritual awakening, transformation, and discovering the deepest truths of the soul. If you've resonated with these signs, chances are the universe is guiding you toward a greater purpose. But now I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced any of these signs? Have you felt an unexplainable connection that defies logic? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might help someone else on their journey. If this video gave you insights, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the powerful content we have coming. And if you're ready to dive even deeper into the secrets of the mystical and the unseen forces shaping your life, watch the next video on the screen right now. You won't want to miss it. This is Celestial Truths, and I'll see you in the next journey.